actually took a shower. I'm still sick. If you watched my last vlog, you know. Which also means I still haven't done my TPA. I'm gonna lock in. So this week, my goal is to get task 3 done, but I'm gonna spread it out because if I try to do it all in one night, I'm gonna burn myself out, and I'm already feeling very burnt out, so I don't really want to poke the bear. The senioritis is kicking in. It is now March. I graduate in 2 months. I'm ready to be done, so I'm very unmotivated right now. So I think spreading out task 3 is the best way to do this. There's 10 questions, so I'm gonna try to do, I can't do any Friday, so I'm gonna try to do 3 today and 3 tomorrow, and then 2 a day until Friday. That's the plan. And then I also have another project this week that I'm working on for a potential job. I have to do a social media project, so I'm also hoping to work on that this week. I'm going to Muncie this weekend. I'm helping out at Ball State Preview Day on Saturday. I'm doing a little mini presentation about theater education program, talking to prospective students for a couple of hours. So I'm driving up Friday night and then staying obviously through Sunday, but I'm hoping to leave a little bit earlier than I have been on Sunday, just because I want to be able to get home and get everything set up for the next week. But yeah, come along with me this week as I finish EdTPA. I can't believe I'm saying that, but I'm very excited to be done. So I'm bringing back a method, a tried and true method that I used all throughout junior year, because I feel like junior year my motivation was also very low because I was doing a show at the same time as doing my first practicum teaching at the same time as having 18 credit hours, so it was a lot. And the method that I forget what the method's actually called, but basically you study for 25 minutes, take a 5-minute break, then you study for 50 minutes and take a 10-minute break, and so on and so on. You keep adding 25, so like you would do 75 minutes and then a 15-minute break, etc. I'm hoping to just do the 25 and the 50 tonight and see how much I can get through, but this method really works for me. I usually put my phone on do not disturb and set a timer for 25 minutes, and it actually like genuinely works, and I think it's because I know that I'm going to get a break afterwards. So we're gonna do that while we crunch out at TPA, so let's go. Okay, that worked like a charm. I ended up getting 5 questions done, which honestly I feel really good about. So a lot of what I have left to do is specifically like going deep into the feedback that I gave students. I was able to write all of my stuff about my sample students and kind of like what they did well, what they struggled with. This is going a lot easier than I thought. Which means tomorrow when I get back from rehearsal, I will be able to do the questions about feedback. So I'm thinking during my prep tomorrow, I'm going to focus on the social media project that I have, and then I'm also starting on a class gift. I know it's very early, but I really want to do like little goodie bags full of candy and then a personalized note for each student, and I have probably about 80 students. So I want to get started writing those letters now, so that way I'm not scrambling to write them the week before I finish. So I already started some today, and I've gotten through almost halfway through my first period class, so that's going well. So I think during prep tomorrow I'm going to do social media work and then keep working on that class gift. But that was a very productive work session. Good morning, everyone. I'm kind of late to starting this vlog. Honestly, it's already been a crazy week, and it's only Wednesday. So on yesterday, which was Tuesday, I stayed after school for the first rehearsal for Hamlet, which honestly went really well, but we left early because there was supposed to be bad weather, and boy was there. It came much later than we all expected, but we were on multiple tornado watches, tornado warnings, It poured, there was a huge thunderstorm, it was crazy. So I did not sleep that great last night, obviously. So I'm fighting demons today. Today's Wednesday. I'm also staying after school again today for drama club. And then I have to come home and clean my room and just do a bunch of other stuff, hopefully at TPA, crossing our fingers. Last night, I worked on my internship instead of at TPA because I had some stuff I needed to do for my internship. So honestly, I'm just waiting for it to be over. I have 5 questions left. So maybe I'm hoping to crank those out tonight. But I need to get ready because it is like 7:01. So I'm leaving in like 15 minutes and I have not eaten yet. So I need to eat a quick breakfast and then head out. So that is my update for this vlog. Guess what? I finished my Ed TPA last night. I haven't submitted anything. I still have to like look over every task, do like a grammar, spell check, but I'm so happy to be done. Like, oh, I feel so free. Today after school, my main goal is I have this social media project that I have to work on. So I'm gonna spend the majority of time doing that and then maybe put in a couple hours at my internship and then pack because I'm leaving to go to Muncie this weekend. But I'm just so relieved. I spent like 2 hours finishing Ed TPA and I'm just so happy that it's over. But I gotta head to school. It's like 7:15, so I definitely need to leave. So I will see you guys after school. Okay, y'all. So I spent a little bit of time working on my internship. It is now almost 6:30. I'm going to take an everything shower because I'm stressed. So I'm going to take an everything shower because that cures everything, of course. Then I'm going to do this social media project and I'm hoping it's not going to take very long. I'm going to make 3 graphics and then 2 reels and then send that over to who it needs to get sent to. And then once I finish that up, I'm going to pack for tomorrow because I'm driving to Muncie straight from school, which is so fun. And then probably go to bed. And I'm hoping to make a dent in my audiobook. So I started Brave New World this week and I'm only 10% in. And I was like, this is not the vibe right now. I definitely want to finish it this weekend, so I'm bringing it with me. But right now, when I'm at like peak stress, it's not the book that I need. So I have a romance audiobook that I've been listening to that is honestly much better. But this weekend, once I have everything all finished, I will be a lot less stressed. So I'm hoping to chug away at Brave New World. And then I'm so excited. After that, I'm starting a Grishaverse reread. Grishaverse is my favorite fantasy series. It consists of a trilogy and 2 duologies, and they are my favorite books ever. So I've decided that the bulk of March is going to be a Grishaverse reread. So I'm also going to bring Shadow and Bone with me to start over the weekend as well. I don't know how much time I'll have for reading, but we'll see. But I'm so excited. Okay, I want to share this new hair product that I've been using because I low-key love it. So it's this John Frieda Frizz Ease thing. So I have wavy hair. I don't know how it started. My hair used to be like pinned straight, but I feel like in the past few years it's gotten wavier and curlier. So I use this and it's really great because it's air dry, and I love letting my hair air dry because I really don't like to put heat on it. It's just a personal thing. Like, I don't judge people that use heat on their hair, but I just like to keep my hair mostly heat free. I do use heat sometimes. So I just put like 3 pumps of this in my hands and I rub it, and then I just put it top to bottom. Super easy. And then to kind of style it more, hold on, there's still some on my hands. I wait until there's nothing on my hands. And then, oh, there's still a little bit more. So we'll put some on this side, some on this side. Perfect. Then I just scrunch. So I scrunch up. I don't know if this is how you're supposed to do it, but it's what I've been doing and it works really well. And then after I do this, I brush my hair. So Yeah, and it's been working really well on my hair. I wake up with like almost no frizz in my hair. I'll still get a little bit sometimes, but for the most part, it's really good. So if you're someone who has wavy or curly-ish hair, highly recommend. Hey guys, I made it to Muncie safely. My friends already had some plans lined up for tonight that they, already had pre-planned. So I kind of have the apartment to myself tonight, which honestly, I'm kind of happy about. I feel like I have not had an evening where I've done nothing for so long. So I'm excited. I'm gonna listen to my audiobook. I'm gonna take a nice shower. It's gonna be a really cozy night. I am hoping to get to 60% of my audiobook, but that seems ambitious. And then tomorrow, spend some time reading Brave New World and hopefully finishing that. And then Sunday, I'm gonna head out pretty early, head home, and then start the Grishaverse reread. I'm so excited, but yeah. All right, I am officially 54% of the way through Brave New World. I definitely think I'm gonna finish tonight. I don't know what to think because at first I was very put off by the format. There's like a weird section at the beginning where the formatting is like really weird, and I was like, I don't know if I like this. But then it kind of switches back to like traditional prose, and I feel like now where I'm at in the story, I'm liking because I feel like it's kind of like the turning point. Cause like, okay, this is what I like to call a dystopian classic, like staple. Like the 4 dystopian classics that I can think of are Fahrenheit 451, 1984, and Handmaid's Tale, and maybe Lord of the Flies, but I would say that's less dystopian-esque. But I have read 1984, Fahrenheit 451, and Handmaid's Tale. I gave them all 4s and 5s or some variation. This one, I see a lot of the same patterns, obviously because it's the same genre. Like, I'm like, oh, okay, I'm noticing some similarities. I don't know. I feel like there's not a whole lot of plot happening, but I feel like the part that I just got to is like, okay, now the plot is picking up. So hopefully the back half will be better. But so far, it's seeming like a 2.5-star read for me. I'm also eating some cookies that I got from McDonald's because I eat so healthy, guys. Yeah, but my shower was very relaxing. I feel very zen right now. So I'm hoping to finish this book and then go to bed because I have to get up early tomorrow because I'm working preview day. And I have to be there at 10, but I'm probably getting up at like 8:45 to get ready, eat, and get to campus. Hey guys, so I just got back from a really fun day of hanging out with my friends. So we went to Half Price Books after preview day, and then I went with Ryan to the Short Place, and then all 3 of us hit up Chili's afterwards. It is now 10 p.m. I'm chilling, getting ready for bed, and I'm starting my Shadow and Bone reread. I'm so excited. I'm so excited to be back in this world, back with these characters. It's a dream, but I am gonna do a super-duper quick haul from Half Priced because I got 4 books, guys. I kind of went crazy, so let me show you what I got. Okay, so there's 2 different Books A Millions that we hit up. They're like 15 minutes from each other. But I got Appointment with Death by Agatha Christie. This is a gorgeous vintage copy. Love it. And then at that same one, I got A Man Called Uwe, I think is how you pronounce it, by Frederick Bachman. I loved Beartown, as you guys know. You heard my thoughts on Beartown. And this is like his most famous book. So I figured I should read it. And then at the other one, I saw this in the romance section and I was like, this has been on my Goodreads TBR for like at least 2 years.
and that is Well Met by Jen DeLuca. This has literally been on my to be read shelf for years on Goodreads, and so I was like, it's a sign. So I got it. And then I was really in the mood to read a play. I don't know why, but I've been really in a play mood. So I found Black Coffee, which is an Agatha Christie play. And I'm actually really excited to read this because I like Agatha Christie, so I think it'll be easy to read one of her plays. I struggle with reading plays, but I really enjoy reading plays. So that is everything that I got. Hey guys, I forgot to film an outro for this, so I'm gonna go ahead and film that right now. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm sorry, I'm trying to work at the same time. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up and subscribe, and check out my social medias in the description box below, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!